grieve today for the passing of our dear and beloved Shimon Peres.
The Jewish people has lost the last surviving founding father of the State of Israel. Shimon Peres was a part of so much of its history.
Our aim is peace, not war. And when we win a war, we don't consider it as a victory. For us, victory is peace, not war. We have power, we shall never use power unless we don't have another choice. And when we have a choice, we want peace. And I think that Hezbollah has learned a lesson. They stopped shooting. Nobody stopped them to shoot, but our reaction. I hope Hamas will also have a lesson. They will stop shooting and start talking. Everything that we can achieve is by talking, not by shooting. And that was, and that is, and that will remain the position of Israel.
Thank you, Mr. President.
But it was his funeral in Israel this week which captured the attention of the entire world.
Heads of state and government and guests from around the world, including President Abbas, whose presence here is a gesture and a reminder of the unfinished business of peace.
President Abbas shaking hands with the Prime Minister's wife.
Long time.
But of all the speeches that were made, it was Obama's that caught my attention.
Because of his sense of justice, his analysis of Israel's security, his understanding of Israel's meaning, he believed that the Zionist idea would be best protected when Palestinians too had a state of their own. The last of the founding generation is now gone. Shimon accomplished enough things in his life for 1,000 men. But he understood that it is better to live to the very end of his time on earth with a longing not for the past, but for the dreams that have not yet come true. Shimon bore witness to the cruelty that human beings could inflict on each other. The ways that one group of people could dehumanize another. The particular madness of anti-Semitism, which has run like a stain through history.
And coincidentally this week, Jonathan Sachs was speaking about anti-Semitism at a European conference.
First, let me define anti-Semitism. Not liking Jews is not anti-Semitism. We all have people we don't like. That's okay. That's human. It isn't dangerous. Second, criticizing Israel is not anti-Semitism. I was talking to some children in Britain the other day, and they asked me, is criticizing Israel anti-Semitism? I said no, and I explained the difference. I asked them, do you believe you have a right to criticize the British government? They all put their hands up. I said, now, which of you believes that Britain has no right to exist? None of them put their hands up. Now you know the difference, I said, and they all did.
A further reminder now of why anti-Semitism is so important to everyone, not just Jews.
The hate that begins with Jews never ends with Jews. That is what I want us to understand today. It was not Jews alone who suffered under Hitler. It was not Jews alone who suffered under Stalin. It isn't Jews alone who suffer under ISIS or Al-Qaeda or Islamic Jihad. We make a great mistake if we think anti-Semitism is a threat only to Jews. It is a threat first and foremost to Europe and to the freedoms it took centuries to achieve.
Vakino Yom Kippur, also known as the Day of Atonement, is the holiest day of the year for the Jewish people worldwide. Atonement and repentance are of utmost importance. Yom Kippur completes the annual period known in Judaism as the High Holy Days, or Yamim Noraim, which means Days of Awe. In ancient times, the high priest entered the Holy of Holies to put the blood of the sacrificed animals on the altar as a sin offering. Through faith, obedience to God's precise instructions resulted in atonement, or covering, for sin for 1 year. Today, Yom Kippur is a day of fasting and reflection upon one's sin. According to Jewish tradition, God inscribes each person's fate for the coming year into the Book of Life on Rosh Hashanah, and during Yom Kippur, God's verdict is made and the book is sealed. Yom Kippur draws all sorts of Jewish people back to the synagogue, including Orthodox Jews, Conservative Jews, Reformed Jews, Confused Jews, Secular Jews, Jews for Jesus, Atheist Jews, and wannabe Jews.
Even this old Jew, I'll be in synagogue as well. So along with everyone, I wish you all, a good fast is what we call it. But I don't find it so easy, no more than this guy.
Today's supposed to be a fast day. Then why does it go so slow? I'm here with my wife and children in shul in a way back row. I'm getting hungry, I'm getting thirsty, I'm getting angry. What did I come here for? Tefillah. My tushy is getting tender, my headache hurts like hell. The Machzor has got a long list of sins that I know too well. Why must I stay here? Why must I starve here? Why must I pray here? What am I supposed to do? Teshuvah.